So yesterday I talked about the bombshell allegation that a former Naughty Dog employee had leveled at Naughty Dog and Sony, claiming that he was sexually harassed at the office. Then he went to PlayStation HR to inform them, and then they fired him, offered him hush money to stay quiet on the deal, and now he's telling his story. So if you want to know everything he said, I suggest watching the video from yesterday, which I'll link down below. But I wanted to give you an update because I said yesterday that we should wait on Sony and Naughty Dog to respond, and they have. This morning, Naughty Dog posted up the following statement, quote, "We have recently read on social media that an ex-employee of Naughty Dog, David Ballard, claims he was sexually harassed when he worked at Naughty Dog. We have not found any evidence of having received allegations from Mr. Ballard that he was harassed in any way at Naughty Dog or Sony Interactive Entertainment. Harassment and inappropriate conduct have no place at Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. We have taken and always will take reports of sexual harassment and other workplace grievances very seriously. We value every single person who works at Naughty Dog and Sony. It is of utmost importance to us that we maintain a safe, productive workplace environment that allows us all to channel our shared passion for making games." So, pretty strong statement from Naughty Dog. Sony denying that they ever were informed of these allegations while he was working with the company. So, as I said in yesterday's video, I think if anything is to come from this, or if it's going to go anywhere else, we need more details. And it's up to the accuser to really be able to deliver those details. I would say naming your harasser would be a good start, especially if it's a person still working in the industry. And what if they're putting other people at risk? If you're really concerned about it, I would say name them. Provide evidence, especially if there's any that exists for this hush money that was supposedly offered to you. So I would just like to see more evidence provided before I make, any sort of personal decision about, which side I'm on. Like, you don't have to be on a side. Like, I see a lot of people claiming that they believe the victim and we should always believe the victim, and they're attacking people who are like, you know what, I'm just waiting for more information. But that makes absolutely no sense considering what I said last night. I threw out a couple of examples of things that were recently in the news about people claiming things that were false. People fake being the victim all the time. You hear stories on the news about people claiming that they had cancer or are dying, and it turns out they just either wanted publicity or money. You hear people claiming that they were beat up or attacked or victims of discrimination when they weren't. I was reading recently of a Jewish guy who had swastikas painted on his house, and it turned out he was the one who put him there. And who knows why these people do this? I mean, it's insane for normal people to believe that people would just make up a story to play a victim, but it happens. These people claiming belief should always be granted to the accuser. I mean, my goodness, I just hope that you never find yourself in a position where you're falsely accused of something, or you're ever in a position of being a judge or sitting on a jury, because that sort of thinking is just naive and incredibly dumb. Could Sony and Naughty Dog have covered this up, shredded any evidence of these allegations? Absolutely. Definitely could have happened. Could this guy have had a mental breakdown, saw the writing on the wall that he was about to lose his job, and then kind of threw this out as to kind of like a Hail Mary in order to try to save it? Or maybe he sees the media attention surrounding all these people coming out accusing other people of misconduct, and he wanted to jump in? Absolutely. There are just so many different possibilities, and we just don't know because we don't have the facts, and we may never have the facts, and that's also a possibility. And it's just a bad situation all the way around. There's really no reason to take any side in this until further proof is presented, or more allegations are made toward these companies, or David Ballard comes out and says any more about this. So far, he hasn't acknowledged the statement from Naughty Dog. He hasn't presented any more of his case. So if we get any further developments, I will let you know. Stay tuned right here in videogamesandnews.com. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.